Yo,
Hi guys.
it's Sugar Baker Radio.
Woo-woo. Episode 6.
Yeah, episode 6. We moving along, all right.
Moving right along, but we will be taking this break.
So yes, it's been
Season 1 is coming to an end.
Yes, it is. It's been long, just long,
It's
tired,
hard.
putting in these hours. This week I was feeling off all week long.
All week.
I've been feeling off.
Just been tired.
Yeah,
Listen.
stomach was acting up, and I was like, Lord, get out of me. I know the Rona had got my soul, Lord. I just, gosh, pissed. Like, I know I ain't got it. Please, Lord,
You gotta
Father
keep telling
God,
yourself.
keep telling
You gotta
yourself.
keep telling yourself.
Cause I know, back up,
This
6
can't
feet,
be Rona.
social
Right?
distancing.
You start saying the little Bible verses
Okay.
that you learned.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no man, for thou art with me. Thy kingdom come.
Be gone from me.
Please.
Get out of my
Get
system.
out of my system.
Listen.
Get out.
I feel you.
Yes, get out.
You know I feel you.
We was doing some research, and Johnny brought it to my attention that formaldehyde is in a lot of soaps that we're using.
Yeah.
And formaldehyde at extensive amounts breaks like the actual DNA chain. So you have to be careful of what soaps and whatever you have in there. Here we go with the technical difficulties again. I don't know what's up with me and this microphone.
It's okay because we learning. We're still new to this.
Me and the mic
We're
about
trying
to
to be
tussle
true
real quick.
to this. We're still new to this.
still are
It's
new to
okay.
this.
Give yourself some.
Like we asked, like if y'all could give us some
tips
and let us know suggestions of what we can be up in here.
Okay.
Sounding good. Help us out,
Some
please.
equipment.
Yes.
Suggestions or whatever.
But make sure you guys are wearing your mask, social distancing. Stay y'all asses at home. Period. I'm looking at somebody that's socially
And listen,
not distancing.
I'm distancing.
The way you said I sounded like you wasn't distancing.
But I also have been wearing my mask.
Okay.
I ain't tripping.
Yeah, we got face masks coming soon.
Oh yes, we do. We have face masks coming soon, you guys.
Sugar Baker Radio
T-shirts
are
coming as well.
They're coming.
So be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout. We're
doing it all.
Yes,
we got all of the things.
Multi-crafted, multifaceted. You know, we up here just
we do
all
all
angles.
of
I
the
can
things.
do all things.
Okay.
I can, start an IV, get your banana bag, get your electrolytes flowing. You know, maybe you had a long night drinking house liquor.
You need to be replenished.
You need to get yourself replenished. You know, I can let you know what you need to do.
Exactly.
Got you on that. But yes, stay y'all asses at home. I'm sick of this. I mean, there was another shooting last night in Atlanta on Edgewood. 12 people shot.
Lord of mercy.
Like, what's up, fam? Like, why y'all out doing this? They
said it's been like
killings in Chicago too.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Because boy, you get a little excited and be out.
Listen.
No, we need to stay in because guess what? Elections are coming up. We need to be out here in numbers. You have the right to vote. Like,
use it.
Vote. Use it. Use it. Get these people out of office that don't mean any well for the black community.
Right.
Like,
doing nothing for us.
You
locally.
do your research. Like, we've been doing that.
Right.
I've been trying to figure out who we need to vote for, because they don't tell you anything, and it's kind of confusing reading on websites and having to actually study and click on all this different stuff.
We just said you gotta study before you vote.
Exactly, because you don't want to go in there blind. Like, it's
assignment.
Them amendments. Clearly, I don't know government history. What are we amending this time? Like, no, amend our voter suppression. Like, change some of those. Sign that bill. We need to have the Voting Acts signed again to protect our votes. They're closing polls. There was 20,000 polls were closed here in Florida. 20,000.
I'm scared.
That disappropriates rural communities, urban communities. Like, it's rough.
Because you may not be able to get to wherever they changed your polling place to.
Yeah.
Ain't no telling what hindrances you may have.
No.
You might just need to be able to walk right up the street to your polling place.
Yeah, like here in Florida, we got I think it's the 15th congressional district votes, which puts a person into the Senate to go up for laws.
Right.
We need for this to flip to Democratic. We have a crook already in office. I ain't even mentioned his name. Okay. He already out here taking money and crooking. Didn't even know we had a black candidate on the ballot.
Exactly.
He at the bottom. His name is Jesse Felipe, and he was born and raised in Hawaii. Where am I at today? I need a vacation. You hear that?
Okay, that was
that's what it is.
I'm
speaking it. Manifestation.
Breathe in and breathe out. That's what Mama John said.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
And there
it is. But he was born and raised in Miami to a single mother. I think it was 4 of them she was raising. And he served in the military. Mm-hmm. He was a Marine.
He got his degree in law.
His master in law, his doctorate in law.
Yeah,
doctorate in law. And he's at the bottom when you go on the website. Right. That doesn't even make any type of sense. I thought, y'all, we stand together.
Exactly.
If the companies did that as a ploy, don't let that distract you from the fact. Like, no. Okay. Some of these places do not mean well, but just do your research. Do your
research. If you don't know who running in your area, your district, your county, research. Google it.
Please.
That's what Google is for.
I'm putting his name out here now, Mr. Jesse Felipe.
That's for our area. Yes. For Tampa.
That's for Tampa area. I'm putting it out there. Do your research on him. He has some good things he wants to help out with.
Accomplish.
Let's do this. Come on, let's do this. Any other? What else went on this week?
It's just I ain't had no Karens or no bills.
Yeah, me either. Well, I wasn't there for a Karen moment, but there was a Karen moment that happened, and she kept screaming, "I'm not a Karen. I'm not a Karen." Ma'am, if you have to scream and announce that you're not a Karen, 9 times out of 9 times,
right,
you are a Karen. Karen. Karen.
And you know it.
With the Karen haircut. Right, all of that. Let me speak to your manager, head ass. Like, no. Yes.
I do think, though, that this lady thought I worked in a store. Mm-hmm. I was shopping in, and she just walked up to me and was like, "Hi." And I was like, Hey. Like, yeah. Why are you so excited about it? I'm just ringing up my stuff like a regular person. You know what I'm saying? Can I help you? Why are you in my space? Mm-hmm. Like, what? But, yeah, she ain't trying nothing crazy.
I've had that happen to me. Excuse me, can you tell me where, ma'am, do it look like I work here?
I don't have on a name badge, a hat.
I was in Tarjay with freaking black scrubs on, and she walked up to me, "Do you work here?" Last time I checked, Target had strict dress code policy.
Their shirts are red
top, khaki, up the booty. Pants on, because most of them Target employees khakis be up their butt. They be up there. They be munching. They be a little hungry. They be munching. The last time I checked, that was the uniform.
Okay.
I didn't know they switched to black scrubs.
Exactly.
Ma'am, I don't know. No, I'm just as lost as you.
Exactly. I can't help you.
I can't help you.
Sorry.
So stop with that.
I would be like, you see the little signs in the ceiling that
bullseye?
say right.
Target. That has nothing over
Maybe
here.
Maybe you should relate what you're looking for to the signs up there and just follow that, because I don't have anything for you.
Yeah. Nothing. Well, guess what we do have for y'all? We got a special guest with us.
We do have a special guest. Our special guest this week is author Nikki Flowers.
What's up, Nikki?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today?
We're good.
We alright. We making it.
It's good that you came down here to interview with us.
Right? In the middle of the pandemic. Y'all kind of special to me. I just want to say that a little bit.
We are special. We are special.
In our own special way.
Yes. In my own little corner. This week, I haven't been really feeling like singing this week. It's been an off week for me.
I knew it. So
maybe.
Listen, I would have been ready to join you if you finished that.
Yes, remember that? It was the Brandy Cinderella. That was the best movie ever. Best movie. I watched it about 40,000 times.
Okay, when that first came out, I couldn't stop watching it.
Yeah.
Played that over and over.
You knew what song. I'm glad. See, we here.
Right.
You knew what song. So, Nikki, tell us about yourself.
I know the song, because I don't know the song.
You don't know?
We wouldn't expect.
We weren't expecting you to do that. Yeah. Okay, so tell us about yourself. Let the listeners
Let the people know who you are.
Who you are.
What you got.
I'm thirsty though. What happened to my refreshment?
Oh, you need some refreshments.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm bougie. I I put in my list of what my demands before I came on.
You ain't say nothing about no demands.
I didn't say I wanted something to drink.
Now people gonna think we treat our guests like
crap.
No, y'all might a little bit.
A little bit. Cheese and crackers. Listen here.
Talk about a list of demands. We did not get no list of demands, but that's not what we here for. So again,
list of demands. So you prefer green Skittles too?
You want a bowl of yellow M&M's? All red ones gone. You want the nuts sucked out?
I'll just take the all pink Starburst.
Okay.
With something to drink, like with some ice.
Okay.
Keep my throat.
Anyway, tell the people who you are. What's up? What you about? What you got?
All right, my name is Nikki Flowers, as they said. What do I have? Yeah, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Since y'all said author and publisher, that's what I'm going to stick with. But I do always have a lot that's going on. Always trying to, hustle and get to the next point. But publishing-wise, I'm a self-published author myself. Because of the roadblocks that I was running into and the things that I had to learn for me to get to point A to point Z in publishing, I decided to start a publishing company just for, us. And when I say us, it's just young women and men who really want to be published but don't really know how to publish and need that extra step for some help. So that's where the publishing company comes from as well.
Y'all heard that, right? For us. So she can help you get your book out, your poems, whatever it is that you got in mind that you want to get out there that you need published. Hit her up, please. This is how we empower ourselves through our community by keeping things for us, in us, and in Black businesses. Like, yes. So you are much appreciated for opening up that avenue and that lane of creating some sort of platform to put what you went through out there. Right. And allowing us to learn from what you went through and maybe inspire and help and everything else, other people. Yeah.
Help build everybody up.
Yeah. So
exactly, because like nowadays there's so much stuff that's out there on the web. I've had people come to me that spent thousands of dollars for a process that maybe only would have cost $750. And then after they go ahead and they put all their money into this project, the project is still not what it is that they want it to be. And it's discouraging. So then, like they're looking around like, what's my next step? And I don't want that to happen. Keep happening, especially like the people like us. Yeah. Sometimes we don't Google enough. Sometimes we, we go in here first and we don't educate ourselves enough. But if we do learn how to ask the right question, that's where I come in at. We can make sure that you do get taken care of. And that's just basically what I'll be wanting to do. Yeah. Like for us. And when I say for us, it's just not black, white. It's just for anybody that has that creative process. Yes. Because anything that it is that you want to do, like I can help you do it. It doesn't have to definitely be about writing. I mean, it's just all about the motivation. Yeah. You put it behind it. So I got a little bit of something for everybody. Like at the end of the day, it all resides in that publishing. So sort of like the Black Ask Jeeves. We're going to ask Nikki Flowers. Yeah. So you going to, let me ask Nikki Flowers.
I remember AskJeeves.com back in the day. Like,
what happened to him? Y'all just threw Jeeves by the wayside?
Questions.
Go ahead and ask her. Ask Nikki.com. She going to know.
We need to make that a website.
We need to make that a website. Yeah.
I like that. I like that. You won't be out here spending $5,000 on a book that got 6 pages. Oh.
Was that the shade tree? Okay. Did you bring your umbrella?
I brought the ready. We got one of those patio big umbrellas. Okay. That
were you ready to have to open your umbrella?
6-page books y'all paying out here for $5,000. Right. There must be some good 6 pages.
Okay. Good 6 pages, but it happens though.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
It's crazy. It's like I've said before, systemic racism is definitely real. Because if you're not allowing me to get into those avenues, say a counterpart of the same age, the same background as me, can get a foot into the door and get a book, and now distribution through Amazon quickly and all of this, why can't I have that same opportunity? Why do I have to jump through a hula hoop, backtrack, do hopscotch, jump through 2 more hula hoops in order just
jump rope at the end?
Yes, in order to get a question answered about where do I start at? What is the process? How do I get to this? So I appreciate you letting us know that you are a beacon of light for those questions of who do I go to for editing? How do I start with that? Right. because a lot of times you might have an idea or process and you type it up and it doesn't read how you expected it to go.
Right.
But who can I trust to read it and is really going to take it seriously?
It's not going to try to steal my work.
Yes, as well.
Whatever.
Because people are stealing works.
Exactly.
They do. So getting copyrighted is a good thing as well.
Story.
Yeah, it's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. Whole nother story for a whole nother day.
So tell us, how did you get into writing?
I was always a writer. I probably started writing stories when I was probably back in the 2nd grade. I just didn't have the opportunity to ever really sit down and finish anything that I was writing until God was just like, I had enough. It's time for you to sit down and walk into your purpose. Like I gotta create that avenue for you to go ahead and do that. That was in 2007 when I got incarcerated.
Okay.
So how many books do you have total?
I want to say 7.
Oh.
Do you want to say the names of them?
All right, let me see. We got Twist of Fate, A Truth Wrapped in a Beautiful Lie. You got Humble Waters, Another Truth Wrapped in a Beautiful Lie. You got Mrs. and Mrs. Toxic 1. You have Mrs. and Mrs. Toxic 2, Special Edition.
How much toxic we gonna get?
Oh, Mrs. and Mrs. Toxic, you're going to have 4 different versions of me in that. So, Mrs. and Mrs. Toxic 1, I touch on toxic relationships. Mrs. and Mrs. Toxic 2, I touch on death and alcoholism, like generational curses.
Yes.
3, I'm finding my sexy. But then I took my clothes off real quick and started flicking like, cute. Excuse me if I pose the curse, but yeah, I'm saying I was just finding another part of me that I needed to like escape, and a lot of that had to do like after my mom passed away. That's a whole nother story. And then you got 4. When I find love, technically, I'm still trying to go ahead and write that fourth book. But yeah, 1 through 3 is already done.
Okay.
So you got a lot of toxic, I'm saying.
Yeah.
As long as you getting rid of the toxic.
Yeah.
That's we've always said on this show is get rid of it.
Get rid of the toxic.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Right.
Because it serves you no purpose.
Right.
It stops you. It hinders you from stepping into what you're supposed to be doing.
Exactly.
And God be showing you the signs and you choose to ignore them. I am a living and walking testimony to that. So we don't backtrack. Amen. We don't backtrack around here. We don't. We do not backtrack. Like it's not about to happen. Like I shout out to Shots Santiago. He said, if you want a thrill, pay a bill.
Okay.
Period.
If you want a thrill, pay a bill.
Pay a bill. Funny. You got to think of yourself.
Let me know it's real.
Highly. We deserve, black women, we deserve unconditional love, respect, dignity. But that comes from self. It comes from inside.
Yes.
You have to have it for yourself. You have to respect yourself. You have to walk with respect. Right. And all of that manifests and it comes back to you. It does. It will happen. You have to.
Natural.
It's natural. Yeah.
It will, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying, through those intoxicating moments, you have to really realize, you know what I'm saying? And that's where those stories are coming from. Right? Yeah, I'm working on being a better person. We all are sitting here being, you know what I'm saying, learning how to be a better person. But I really think that people need to really sit down and think, where did that first toxic relationship come from? We was already in that toxic state before we even knew about it. You know what I mean? It just didn't really.
That is something to think about.
I'm dead serious. Like you really don't start picking up on it until it start to hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when it start to cut too deep, and you wake up one morning, you got these habits that's on you. Man, like where did that come from?
Yeah.
And then when you go to start to investigate, that's when you start to see like, okay, well this, and this was here, but like you said, like I didn't see it. God was putting these things in my way so that I could see it, so that I could focus, but we wasn't paying attention.
No.
So it's all about.
It's like you want to believe what you want to believe.
That's true.
You want to see what you want to see. You don't want to believe the sign is real because you like, no, but I love him.
Yeah, maybe he would change.
That had to be in a partner though.
Yeah,
my first toxic relationship was my mother.
It can be any kind of relationship.
It can be any kind of relationship.
That's what I'm saying.
Family. I said it too. Family is not excluded from getting cut off.
So exactly.
No. If it does not serve a purpose, family or not, if it's not showing you any type of benefit or anything like that, let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
We said it multiple times. Yes. Any kind of toxicity, friendships, family members.
If your dog is barking entirely, he got it. Shut up.
Right. No matter how many times you done took him outside.
Right. How many begging strips you give him. And he's still, you can let the dog go.
It might have a demon in him.
It might.
If your fish put too many bubbles at the top of the water, if they just
Your bubbling is getting on my nerves.
If they're not Nemo and Dory swimming around,
let them go.
Let them go. They might have to get up out of there.
They might
be some lurking within the fish
and
that you just don't. Exactly.
So you put your hand in there and jump up and get you. You know why these scenarios? Why we make up these scenarios in our head?
I don't know. Where y'all got that one from?
It's a movie.
Right? I'm telling you, we come up with the most random things.
The most random things. So I got a game that I like to play
when we have guests.
So pop up 5 questions, okay?
Right.
I'm gonna ask you 5 questions.
Do I get a pass?
No, you gotta answer. All right. When did you first realize you wanted to be a writer? Like, what was the initial moment? Was it an aha moment, or
did you write something and you was like, "This what I want to do"? Because
I've always been a writer. When was my aha moment? My aha moment is when I finished my first book.
Okay.
It took me 9 months to write.
Okay. That's the time to birth a baby.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what it was. Like, at the end of the day, God was just working with me. And that's how I looked at it. After I wrote it and after I went ahead and I looked at the day that I started it and the day that I ended it, I was like, so it took me 9 months to realize that I could be something different than what I was. You know what I'm saying? That I could be positive.
Yeah.
And I was just so negative. Before then, I felt like I had to do something, not just to save me, but to save my son, because I had to have a son, and my brother as well. And being incarcerated will open your eyes up to different things. I knew that I was going to write the book going in, but I didn't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I had always said that I was going to write a book and that I was going to be a writer, but like I said, God had to put me in a place for me to actually do that. So when I got sentenced to do the 5 years, I knew that I was going to write the book. I just didn't know when. When I got my first visit from my mother, my brother, and my son, I knew then that the path that I was on as far as writing a book, I had already started, that I had to finish it because of the look on my mother's face when I came in there and the look on my brother's face when, we seen each other, and I knew that he was following the same footsteps that I was. So it all went into that cycle. I didn't know that I was going to write it in 9 months, but after I wrote it and I reread it and I looked at the time frame and I seen that I was reborn and I was going to do something different, that was my moment that I knew that I was going to be a writer. I was going to own my own publishing company and I was going to help other people.
And you spoke it and you manifested
into existence. At that present time, I want to say July 2008. I knew that it was going to be something different moving forward.
And see, with that, you just know that you didn't let your past influence what you were doing in your future.
Right.
It did.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
If I wouldn't have went through everything that I went through, I wouldn't be sitting here right now.
But it affected you in a positive way. You flipped it around. You could have gone left with it. You could have, but you didn't allow being in jail keep you in a jail mindset. You were still attempting to be free mind, like your free mind.
I needed that though.
Yeah. And it pushed you.
I needed it so bad at that point in my life because I was just tired of being hurt. You know what I'm saying? I was tired of being hurt and I needed something for me to feel good about.
Right.
To move forward. So yes, I needed that. I needed that wow moment.
That happens too, because a lot of times, especially after being in traumatic situations, we look for happiness at other things and other people when we should be looking for happiness within ourselves.
Yeah.
Because like you said, you had to find something that would make you happy. Though it wasn't about finding happiness in somebody else or in something else.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's the best happiness to have.
Being incarcerated and being around all those women all the time, I never having a free moment. I couldn't confide in nobody else. Like I was doing that my whole life. I don't know, like when I got to jail, it was just something that was different. And I noticed, man, as women, we a little bit on the crazy side.
Yeah.
When I was looking, I was like, these was the women that I was partying with in the club because we all came from our own backgrounds, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody has a past, but I was just looking like, man, like you're super cute and you're super funny, and these are the people that I was hanging out with in the club. But behind closed doors, like things was just so dark. So even though I'm a very people person, I like to be around a lot of women, and I was liking to do this and liking to do that just because of the lifestyle that I live. Telling you, like God just slowed all of that process down for me. I couldn't even really have a relationship or talk to anybody in jail because it was like I was looking like I was just sit next to you like at the club. And you're in here for this? Wow. Really? So it just really made me ponder on people like I had the chunky look. Like, really? I didn't even know females could get down like that, but we do. So it made me very leery about like having friends, and at that particular time, at that particular time, it just made me realize like, yo, you need to focus on you, because if you try to have these other outsiders, it's just gonna, you know what I'm saying, the influence is gonna be terrible. You're not going to be able to continue to move and be great within you. So
okay, leading into question 2, name your top 3 books.
The one that I wrote, Mrs. and Mrs. Toxic.
Okay.
Another book that I wrote has to be Twist of Fate. That's the first book that I ever wrote. There's 100,000 words in there. I'm speaking so much truth about not just me, but all women. It will always be my favorite. And then I'll say 3, it'll be Coldest Winter Ever. And Coldest Winter Ever. And I'll say Twist of Fate was inspired by
Coldest Winter Ever. That's a good book.
Winter Santiago, and you got Egypt Winters.
Yeah.
See, you didn't read the back of the joint.
See,
I see. Yeah,
what happened? I'm not even gonna make no excuse.
Right, but look though, I'm gonna come back, because after you read it, you're gonna be like, okay, now we're gonna have to talk to her.
We're gonna have to divulge in this,
right? Because she said it was a truth wrapped in a beautiful lie. Like there's a lot of truth in that book. Humble Waters, there's a lot. All of them, because I'm an emotional person. You're always going to get a piece of me, but there's a lot of truth in that first book.
Okay, so I got a goal for that. Gotta go for that. Where can we pick up your books?
Amazon, Barnes and Nobles. I'd appreciate it though if everybody would go to Emotional Fiction Publishing.
Okay, we'll drop the link at the end of
.com, and go there, like buy black, keep it in there. When you buy it directly from the publishing company, you know what I'm saying, we get the proceeds from that.
Yes.
Amazon, they want 60% off top.
Oh, see, listen,
that's another thing.
That's another thing.
Talk to me.
Talk to her.
When you ready
talk to her.
Because I'm not gonna hold no punches with you.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yes, they want 60% off top.
Wow.
But
so we putting the direct link.
What was the website again? What's the
Emotional Fiction Publishing Firm.com.
Okay. We still gonna put it in there.
Yeah,
we'll put it straight from the site, from the source. Order from
that way. You get autographed copies too.
Yeah.
Well, direct from me, because I have other authors that's on the website too. Sometimes if I have books on hand, I may be able to do an autographed copy, but you can always get an autographed copy from me when you buy directly from the publisher. Okay.
We got somebody back there. It's always see this time he not playing Apex. So I'm not hearing that. This game cheating. I don't hear any of that today. But he got to keep busy. Our engineer, man.
Right.
We love you, Johnny. We love you, Johnny.
We love you, Johnny.
Okay, so have you ever? This is question number 3. Have you ever Googled yourself?
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Do you like what you see?
Yet. I do.
Okay.
I do. Back in early 2000s, if Google was out there and you was Googling me, whole mugshot would come up. I'd probably be doing a crip walk. For real, I was something else. I was terrible. But today, you know what I'm saying, when you actually put my name into Google, you have a lot of positivity that comes up. Me working in the community, me giving back to the community. Several little tour dates that I've done, the books as well, Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, events that I've done, events that I sponsor. So yes, I did. And I still be looking though for that check. Like, they gonna put how many zeros I got back there yet? But no, I ain't made it there yet. You gotta have
your net worth.
My net worth. You gotta have a certain amount of
to be up there.
Get up in there.
That's what net worth me.
Right.
You're probably gonna say Sally Mae.
Okay.
Student loan. That's it. It's gonna be a negative. I'm in the red, not in the black. But I'm trying to get to the black.
Okay.
I'm trying. So I'm trying to manifest this to get to the black.
Right.
So we have to help each other out community wise.
Right.
Community wise. Get together as a community. All right. Question number 4. Do you believe in writer's block?
Yes.
What is something that you do to help with your writer's block?
For me, like I said, I'm an emotional person, so it's going to go by my mood. Some days it could take for me to be listening to a certain song, to cure it. Sometimes I just got to sit there and hold my phone in my hand. But I say, at the end of the day, writer's block, you just got to write. Sometimes you just got to write the same word over and over again until another word pops into your head. It's just not giving up and just not stopping. And it's all right for you to have writer's block for a couple days. But after a couple days, all right, we're going to have to make something happen, even if it's Cat in the Hat and Sam I Am. I like green eggs and ham.
Yeah.
And then you go somewhere else from there. You know what I mean? But it's just you gotta pick up and you gotta go, because once you get stuck for too long, for me, your brain just cools down. And I'm in that process now because I'm like this smack in the middle of a new novel that I've let sit for like 2 months. Not writer's block. I'm just going to say wasn't making enough time for that project, and you should not. That's one thing that you shouldn't do neither. You should always just stay warm. So after a couple days, like, you got to stay warm.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, just don't give up.
Don't give up.
Yeah, like if you're having a bad day that day, you're entitled to that bad day. But tomorrow, just make sure that you put something in there for a good day.
Yeah. Don't wallow in your bag.
Don't wallow on the bag.
Don't wallow in your bag.
Right.
Put something in there
like
for a good
mommy's,
day.
don't be wilding. I just did your hair. Don't be wilding on that compliment. And that's sometimes what we do. We sit there and we just waddle all up in our feelings and stay stuck in your hurt and your pain. But you got to get up and keep going. Keep going. All right. Question 5. What is something people seem to misunderstand about you?
That I have a lot of women.
Oh.
I can't get a decent date, man, because they think that I have several women. And now I have my own publishing company, but I got a travel agency too. So I'm always all over the place. So people just be looking at me, yeah, you be over here, you be over here, you be over here, you be doing this, you be doing that. You got a pretty smile or whatever. So it's like nobody never really takes me seriously. Everybody thinks that.
So you got, there was Kendra, Dawn, LaShawn, Inez, and Alicia. About 3 Kims. What?
Right.
Yeah.
Not DMX.
Not there at your DMX. What they really want from us.
Right? All day.
Tell me what you really want. Okay. All right.
We'll definitely be putting that on the playlist every week. It needs something good. They come out with these songs that just has to be on the playlist.
It does. Every single time. Well, that was my 5 questions, but I have like a couple of extra questions to ask you. What makes you feel inspired or your best self? Like,
my best self is when I'm giving my reader, you, just a piece of me, that emotion. Because at the end of the day, especially women, I'm giving my women a piece of me to let you know that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be hurt, but you got to move on. Like, that's when I'm in my best state. When I'm in my teaching moment. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, man, we're not damaged out here. Like, we just moving. You know what I'm saying? When I'm in that state, I'm at my best. So when I'm helping my next woman. Yes, when I'm helping that next woman get to where it is that she needs to be.
That is a good feeling when you can help somebody else from what you learned in the past. Yeah. Right. And that's a whole goal for myself as well, for us, for our whole entire Sugar Baker radio brand. Our whole business is, how can we create jobs within our community to help lift up someone else? How can we open up doors or get information? Like I said, I want to be able for somebody to call me and be like, hey, do you know a publisher? Because I got something I want to do. I sure do. I got Nikki Flowers. Right. Here's her information. So I want to create a Rolodex of just Black people who haven't been heard but are heard. I don't know if that makes sense, but
it does make sense.
It may not be out there, but they doing the thing.
Yeah. It's people you know about, but you don't know about. You're underground people. Right? Yeah. It's time. We're grinding out here. It's time for us to showcase our talents, because Black people are magical. And some of the stuff that I see myself doing, I'm like, I am one magical mermaid. I'm a unicorn out here.
I told you that the other day. Yeah. Helping people, saving lives.
Like, I am a unicorn, and I am a force to be reckoned with.
Okay.
Don't push me, because I'm close to the edge.
Don't push me. Look, we're putting that on the playlist too.
But I will flip you over that edge.
I will flip. And then when you down there, don't be looking up at me crazy, because you push me to the edge.
I've been watching Johnny play this video game called The Last of Us 2. And it's this girl on there. Her name, I forgot her name. Abby is her name. Big buff. Abby, man, arms big. She can crush a doggone monster with her arms alone and her thighs. Well, I said she was body slamming people. Abby is bad, but that game showed me that it's time to put women in these positions of superhero, right? To showcase our agility, our strength, our force. That we women, especially Black women, we are mothers, we are fighters, we are warriors. We have this DNA within us that we possess for every single race out here in this world. We are the gene, the Eve gene. I've talked about it before. That's us. Black women are powerful. And it's time that we start showcasing our talents. It's time. Like, no, Black cartoon characters need to be voiced by Black people.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, you can't sit here and tell me that you know my tone, my diction, how I speak. No.
Or if it was a white actor or whoever trying to play a black character.
Yes, you're doing too much.
Be like, oh, you need to make this sound more ghetto, sir.
What does ghetto?
Do you know what the ghetto is?
Yes, the only ghetto I know is from the Holocaust. But I got checked about that too when I was in high school. Yeah, so you know, what do you mean by ghetto?
Do you even know what the ghetto is?
Right.
Like,
what? People be trying you. Like, they really do be trying you. Like, no, I don't know. What is this ghetto that you speak of?
Exactly.
I come from where I had to cut grass, acres of grass, with a push lawnmower.
Where was your hood?
Where was
I'm sure it ain't look nothing like mine.
No, it didn't. The hood in my hometown looked very nice, clean, and accurate. So I don't know what I'm confused.
Exactly.
Confused. I don't know. From a country town. So, girl, they be trying you. All right. Another question. This is kind of like a left wing. If you could have dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, who would it be? Yep, a left wing.
3 people? That's that I can eat dinner with.
Dead or alive?
I know all my people. I gotta pick one that's alive though. Wait a minute. I'm gonna say Tyler Perry.
Okay.
Why?
Because he's a hustler.
Yes.
My man was out there
writing plays in his car.
Right?
Yeah.
In the car, didn't have nowhere to go, didn't have nowhere to eat, wasn't nobody invested in him, and what? He took his last and invested in himself. You know, people, I don't want to go on no tangent. Tyler Perry, of course, it would be my mother and my son's father.
Okay.
I definitely would. Those would be 3 conversations I would have.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
That sounds like healing.
All right.
Right? My mom, because I miss her. Like, and I'm kind of swole, like one hitter quitter. I can't believe, like, the heart. Like, I'm mad at her a little bit. Like, come on, man. Like, the heart, I don't feel like you was telling me the whole truth out here because we strong and like one hitter quitter. I can't get over that. My son's father, because we just didn't have enough time.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds like some healing and nurturing. And
some self-care.
Self-care. Reflection. Yeah. Self-care and self-reflection.
Tyler Perry, all about Twisted Fate. He'll break the hell out of that.
Yeah. Let's speak that one into existence.
Okay.
Manifest that one.
Right. All day.
Come on, Tyler Perry.
Right.
You know? Tyler Perry Studios is nice too. It's huge. Yeah. I seen it a couple months ago.
You did get to go.
Yeah.
So what, wait a minute. You got in there to actually
I didn't get it. No,
they were trying to do a tour for
they were they were closed with the tour, but because my uncle and my aunt live so close, he was like, I'm gonna drive you over here to Tyler Perry Studio. You gotta see it. You haven't been here in so long, and it is huge. They have lot after lot, because what he bought was an old military base, and he just revamped the buildings, and I mean, it is huge. A big old TV screen. Welcome to Tyler Perry Studios, and you gotta go over, and if you're gonna check in, like, it is beautiful. It is, it's beautiful.
Gosh,
I remember you sent me
when they open it up to tour again. Gotta be on it, I guess. Gotta be on it.
Right.
Tickets be going fast, but I feel you with Tyler Perry. He's the epitome of getting it out of the mud.
A lot of people talk junk about Tyler Perry though, because I mean, I do think he could add some writers to his work. Maybe his movies and plays and stuff won't sound like so predictable, won't be so predictable, but at the end of the day, he still is Tyler Perry. He still has
I feel like my man had to get all of his work out of
production.
Yeah.
He been holding
all the stuff that we watching that's so predictable is everything that he had in the trunk. You know what I mean? Before he could actually leave to go to his next plateau, like, he had to finish where he started from. So now, he said that he's not going to do Medea because he's already done with that. You know what I mean? And there's a couple of different other characters he said that he wasn't going to do anymore, and he was going to try to step into different roles. Even though I say stick with the formula. The formula is what got you rich.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I know everybody has to evolve. But man, I don't hate on it. I'm not saying hating, but I don't have nothing negative to say about anybody that's in that type of role, because they're disciplined and they do what they have to do for them to be where they're at. Versus me, I will work my ass off. Oh, I'm sorry, I ain't gonna cuss, but I will work my butt off. You know what I'm saying? For a certain amount of time, but that same amount of discipline is not in there. You know what I mean? So how am I going to talk about somebody that's getting up, putting in 8 to 10 hours every day? Yeah. When I'm only giving out 6. You know what I'm saying? So
he has a formula.
Yeah.
Right. It's just all of the dedication. Yeah.
We all have a formula.
Yeah,
it's
we
just
do.
all about the dedication that we put into it. So no, I can't say nothing bad about that, man. Your formula worked. Your formula got you rich. I don't want you to change anything unless you feel like you're on your next way to your plateau. But my man had to finish everything in the trunk, so we ain't talking bad about Tyler Perry.
I'm not talking bad
that about them.
I'm just saying what the people may say.
Right.
That's all I'm putting. I'm just saying.
All right, and I'm just addressing what the people might be saying too, and I'm just giving them my opinion.
Okay.
All right now.
Listen.
Jazzy.
It's getting very jazzy in here. I don't do jazzy.
Oh man.
You don't got jazz hands?
I
You don't have jazz fingers?
No, I don't. My jazz fingers calls the police. You going to jail.
Man.
I'm just kidding. I hate the police.
I got a little bit scared.
Yeah, I did see that. No, not pertaining to you. But if it was a Karen, you're going to jail. You are going to jail at the end of the day. I'm calling the police on you, Karen. I really am.
So when y'all was saying caring moment, I really thought that she meant like CARING.
No, we were saying Karening.
Karen. KAREN.
Karen.
KARENE. White teeth people, you know what that means. I couldn't get it into what I needed to be quick.
You're my favorite podcast now for that one.
But yes, you would get these HANDS quick. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of y'all. Leave folks alone.
So Karen is like up there with Becky? Like,
what's y'all Becky? Who is Becky? Karen is like a white woman that complains on us for no reason. Basically.
People out here shooting firecrackers, she complaining. But little Johnny over here is shooting the same firecrackers, but it's fine. I just seen a video about that today.
Yeah. So she's just running them up.
Yes. Okay. We sick of them.
She calling on black people. Mm-hmm. And they use their white woman tears.
Yes, to get through anything. Right. But we're not doing this.
They're putting on the act.
Automatic record. If you come in my face, I'm automatically recording you.
Okay. Flash on.
Yes. I'm not playing with nobody. And I'm gonna sue you I'm gonna sue you. You wasted my time by calling the police and doing all this mess. So you're gonna get sued. So you're gonna run me my coins.
Right.
For wasting your time.
For wasting my time. Period.
Straight.
I'm learning. You do be listening. I really appreciate you for listening.
Yeah,
I really
stressing me out.
Stressing me out. Stressing me out. I
had to take time off
emotional distress.
Exactly.
I had to take time from my job. It caused me so much anxiety.
Okay,
no. And it's real life. It's no joke. It's like real life anxiety that being a black woman, a black man, we face every single day you walk out this door.
Exactly.
Because you never know. Mm-hmm. Today could be the day.
The anxiety is real.
It's real. It's real. Well, it's a couple of things I wanted to say. This week is Children's Art Week. They have some online activities and stuff with museums or showcase. Let your kids draw. Yeah. Be artistic. Sing.
Stop sitting these kids in front of tablets and TVs all day
with
and
the
thinking that they gonna be
and the YouTubes and
and waiting on them to be the next Einstein is not gonna happen.
No, they need to be hands on and coloring and macaroni necklaces. And
we know it's summertime. Y'all been quarantined with these kids. Y'all already tired of them.
Yeah, we know.
But now it's
they
summertime.
Ask every 5 seconds. Can I have a snack?
Exactly.
Can
I have a juice?
Fruit snack?
I get some water this time.
I've had those chips before. Those chips look hot, but I know I can eat them. I can eat 5. You want to see? Yeah, kids be slick, man.
Give them something productive to do. Do something productive. Spend time with your kids and just.
I know them chips.
They do.
Kids will try anything.
I had hot Cheetos before. They hot, but I can eat a bunch of them. I ate a bunch of them before. No, these are mine.
They be 5 years old.
Yes,
ready to eat some hot chips.
Yeah,
like
be ready.
Somewhere.
Spend time with your kids. Read to your kids. Please, please, please. Also, July is National Picnic Month. So, that's a good idea.
Nice little cute picnic.
Get you some sandwiches.
In Florida, it is hot.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe you can have an evening picnic or a brunch.
Florida set the heat. Set the heat on. High heat.
The heat is on in
my
Florida.
Ancestors picked cotton in this heat.
Listen,
that's how I know I wasn't supposed to be born during that time.
Dry, humid heat, just hot for no reason. Wake up early in the morning, it's hot.
Hot. I couldn't. I commend my ancestors because I could not be outside. I'm sorry. With this hot heat and sun, picking cotton. Go ahead, take me out, master.
Take me now.
Because I'm not doing it.
I'd rather be that.
Yes, or I'm running. I'm running.
Exactly.
I'm Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, Madam C.J. Walker, Bethune Cookman, FAMU, Clark Atlanta Morehouse Spelman, South Carolina State and everything. Like the gun line boss, the gun line. Like, I'm not
trying to make it to the gun line.
I'm not doing that. I'm not. It's too hot. It's too hot. But yes, throw a little picnic for your loved ones.
Eat some fruit.
Eat some fruit. Drink some water. Wear your mask.
Drink some water and mind your business.
Please. Too much. Mind your business.
If mind your business, we're a part of Mind Your Business ministry.
We are. Shout out to Pastor Sarah Jakes.
Okay.
Yes. We are a part of.
We are a part of Mind Your Business ministry.
When you mind your business, your life is so much smoother. When you don't intervene in other people's business.
Okay. Your life will just
be smooth. Because if you're not,
you won't have no worries.
Paying a bill.
I ain't gonna say no worries, but
you.
Less worries because you only minded your business.
Right. You have to mind your business.
By that, the things that pertain to you.
When you mind your business.
Some people don't know what mind your business means.
No, they don't.
Because they minded other people's business so much. So it's just
and then their business get thrown off. Right. Like, no, mind your own business.
The things that pertain to you. Yes. Personally.
I want to shout out to Nikki Flowers. We really appreciate you for being on our show.
Right. Thank you for coming through and sharing all of your insight and wonderful things.
No doubt. I appreciate
they were great.
They are. Look for the link in the at the end of this episode. We're going to drop everything. We're going to tag. We're going to do it all. Please support.
Oh, our question of the week.
Oh, yes.
So our question of the week this week was, do you think soul ties are real?
Right.
And if so, how can they be broken? So what's your take?
I believe they can be broken, but you have to put in the steps to break them, though. But they are real, and you still can have some sort of ties and thoughts and everything about.
Connections, right?
Yes, sage. Pray.
Sage works wonderfully.
That's up there with ginger ale now.
Yeah, right. Ginger ale. Get you some strong ginger ale.
Okay.
I seen.
It is a strong one.
It's like extra strong. I said, oh Lord, that clean all your throat box out. All of that. All your throat muscles. All your throat.
Have your throat on fire.
You won't get a cold for the next 8 months.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
It's one of those strong ginger ales.
Like strong. Just like the Sprite from doggone McDonald's. Why is it spicy? Why is Sprite spicy? Why is it spicy?
It's not supposed to taste like spice, ma'am.
Yes.
It's not supposed to taste like straight pepper. Okay? Why?
Yes.
Y'all put a little bit of too much of the stuff in there before you connected it to the flavor.
Yeah, the carbonated part or whatever. Yeah. They extra put that carbonation in there.
That Sprite tastes like straight pepper.
But you can break soul ties. You can. Do you feel like you can?
Do you think soul ties are real first?
Yeah.
And how do you think they can be broken?
I mean, us as people, like, we're not human, so. I mean, I don't know. It can be broken, but I just will say, because we're not perfect. Period.
Yeah.
So, like, you can have a soul tie. Yes, it can be broken, but I feel like the only way that you're going to really stray is if you don't want to put in that work. Maybe y'all might not meant to be. But is that a soul tie, though, if you're not meant to be? Could it still be the soul tie?
I mean, technically, a soul tie is any...
supposed to be together, right?
Connection that you have with another person. I don't necessarily think it's based on if you are together. Because you could be not together and still have feel that like you have that connection with
we was talking about
a person.
The other night. We was talking about this the other night.
Yeah. I mean, soul ties are, just about a connection. And I definitely think they're real.
I do too.
How can they be broken is get into your healing process. Like, regardless of who the soul tie was with. Like we said, friendship, family, relationship,
animals, pets.
Nobody is exempt. Everybody can get it.
Everybody
get to your healing. Like, get to your healing process, whatever that looks like, whatever that may sound like for you. Everybody's healing process is different.
Yeah.
But you got to start it in order to disconnect yourself from that person or that thing or that relationship or that family member or that friend or whatever it was. Like, you have to start the process. If you don't start it, you just out here.
Yeah.
You just out here
thugging it.
And it's not going it's not gonna ever be broken. So then you just stuck. So you guys just be on the lookout for our questions of the week. We're gonna try to start doing more videos.
Yes.
Just to get more interaction out of you guys.
Shonda gonna be the video child. I look like a hitman holler.
You do not. This girl is crazy.
Yeah.
But we want more interaction from y'all. So
Please.
Look for the question of the week on our Instagram, on our Facebook. We'll always post them. We try to post them on Mondays. So be on the lookout for the question tomorrow.
Yeah. Breaks up. Check up, boo. All right. What's up, cuz? Like,
tomorrow Monday?
Yeah, tomorrow Monday.
A little bit nervous.
We get jumped into Monday.
I'm gonna check in.
I'm sure it's like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're also we still have the giveaway.
Yes, we do have a giveaway.
We're still.
We said 100 followers, but
we're working on building our followers up. So make sure you follow, share.
It's gonna
like
be a random
subscribe.
person. We're just gonna pick it.
Yeah, we're just gonna pick some people. There's some apps now that you can like upload names in, and then it just picks one for you.
Really? Do that.
So we can do that, or we can like have you guys pick a number.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different things. So I don't know how we're gonna do it yet, but
we're gonna
be on the lookout for the
I got y'all though. I'm gonna give y'all a trip that y'all can raffle off, like on y'all show.
Y'all heard that?
My travel agency, Luxurious Destinations and Events. I need y'all guys to go out there and check that out. Definitely specializes in cruises, even though we're not doing those right now. But if you do want to go on them international waters, I still got those packages for you guys. But I definitely got a 2-day trip for y'all.
See?
And for y'all too.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
She a little bit cool. A little bit.
We need a trip.
You know what I'm saying? She kept saying like, we need a trip, so I'm gonna make sure that you girls get a trip on your own, and I'm going to give y'all guys a trip to give away on y'all show.
I'm
so
tired.
You heard it here. So now we holding her to it. She's giving away a trip to raffle off. So that'll be coming up as well. Details coming soon.
Right.
Look for the information for the trip. It'll be free. All you got to do is book your stuff, pack your bags, and be ready to go. That's
simple.
it. Because if you can't go to Bella Noche,
then where else can you go? Where else can you go? Because it is upsetting me and my homegirl.
It's making us mad.
Yes, so just follow us, like, share, subscribe, hit us up. We're free to talk. If I don't answer back, Rashawn, she answer back.
I'll answer.
She answer back.
Make sure you paying attention on Monday, fool.
Yeah, she already. Brace yourself, fool.
Make sure you paying attention. Be on the lookout. Turn your notifications on. Do what you got to do to get these updates.
Yes. Let them go. Get them straight. Get them in check.
I'm trying to put y'all on.
Trying to put y'all on. Don't forget to vote. Register to vote. Look up to make sure your voter registration card is active and correct.
It matches your license.
Know where you're going. Look up where your precinct is at. See if they have early voting. Please, please, please. We need to show up in numbers. I'm not going to stress this enough. Like, it's going to come out my mouth every episode from now on. The importance of voting. You're going to see it even more. We have to. It is our right. It is our God-given right here to vote. And they want to take everything away from us. And we didn't even ask to be over here. I'm pretty sure if you would have left us alone.
If you would have just left us alone, we would have been minding our business and drinking our water. I would have really grew up
in the Caribbean because most of my family is from West Caribbean.
Right.
I would have been closer to my family.
Exactly. Down with your roots.
Down my roots. I ain't even got...
That was good.
Yeah, you gotta hear my daddy. It comes out even more it comes out even more. You
That
know,
was real
when
good.
the Geechee comes out. But it's still like, if y'all would have left us alone,
Right. We would have been
just fine. Y'all seen Black Panther?
Okay.
Look at all that electronics and up to date, innovative stuff. Black people are magical. Like, we're gonna keep saying it.
Wakanda is a real place.
But please,
I'm trying to go there my next life.
Yes, me too. Wakanda forever.
I can't with you.
Wakanda forever. Yes, that's me. That's me. But we checking out, you guys. We appreciate you. We love you.
Do you want to drop your tags so people can follow you?
Yeah.
Everything is under Nikki Flowers. Nikki Flowers on Facebook. What else? We got Emotional Fiction Publishing Firm. We got Luxurious Destinations and Events. All those are Facebook pages. All of those are Instagram as well. All you have to do is go in there. You can go in under Nikki Flowers or punch in Emotional Fiction Publishing Firm or Luxurious Destinations and Events. We got the publishing companies. They're all the publishing company and the travel agency. It's all coming up under the same name as well.
Okay.
What's your... Got the group as well. Hold on. We got the group.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
The writing lab. I'm saying the only select few can get in there. I'm kind of picky, but we come through. I mean, I'll let y'all in. Y'all can come through. But you definitely have to have like a little submission to get in there. And I do be flagging. And yes, you do have to send me like a little short story because people be in there trying to steal. But it's called the writing lab. If you got some skills, like you can definitely come through and you can definitely show out. We always giving away money in there and trips.
Oh, see?
Yeah. I'm always giving away something. Always giving away something.
Writers, poets.
Yes.
If you write songs.
Well, if you make the song a poem and it definitely, you know what I'm saying, catch my eye, I got you.
Yeah.
So
anything, hit her up, please.
Right.
Hit her up. Yeah. Follow us. Sugar Baker Radio. Instagram, Facebook,
YouTube.
Twitter is weird. Our Twitter is Bake Radio, @Bake Radio.
Because apparently our name was taken.
Yeah, and it was too long.
It was too long.
It was too long, and it's partially taken. So
yeah,
whoever the other sugar baker is.
Hey, girl.
Hey, boo, hey. Hey, boo, hey. We see you, but it's all good.
Our Facebook's Sugar Baker Radio LLC.
Yes.
Instagram Sugar Baker Radio.
Yep.
We're on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio.
Yes. Shout out to iHeartRadio.
So Android users,
yes.
If you can't use Apple Podcasts, you can find us on iHeartRadio. A lot of y'all probably already got iHeartRadio downloaded on your phone. So just look us up. Just in your little search bar, put Sugar Baker Bake Her. We already didn't. We're
not doing these alphabets again.
Okay,
my head hurts.
We've been through this. Sugar Bake Her Radio, and there you go. You got us.
You got us. See us. Hit us up. DM us. Let us know.
Questions. Yes. Suggestions. Anything. We have a
promo.
PO box.
Let us know.
If you want us to do promo for you guys, if it's something that you want us to promote on the show, any kind of merchandise or any kind of products to try, we have a PO box. It is on our Instagram page, so send your items there. We would love to promote them.
Yes.
Again, building up Black business.
We building it up one day at a time. One day at a time. Jesus is mine. Had to take a church.
Listen.
Take it to church.
That's the way they'll take it on up out of here.
Yes, it is. God is love. Yes, it is. All right. We checking out. It's been real, you guys. We love you, sugars.
So, our psych second for the week.
Listen to me.
Go
ahead. Not to cut off.
No, you're good. I'm fine.
Yeah.
So, for last thing, we gonna let y'all go. Mm-hmm. Our psych second for the week. It's just related to what we were saying. Give yourself some grace. Learn how to love yourself. Be kind. Be patient with yourself, and give yourself some grace. Just love on yourself a little bit.
Yes.
Then everything falls into place.
It does.
Give yourself some grace. Don't be so hard on yourself. I have the tendency of being very hard on myself.
You know, I'm super hard. I cried over 99, child. 99. I wanted my 100.
I like to succeed, and I just don't like failing. It's never been a thing for me.
No.
So I had to realize that this week, like, that really happened. So give yourself some grace. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Yeah.
Chill. Relax.
Breathe. Inhale,
exhale.
Yes.
And let it go. Don't make us sing again.
No.
All right.
It's been real. We love you guys.
Peace out.
Peace.
Sugar Baker Radio, break time. Sugar Baker Radio, break time. 4 on, let's go.